Under custody. Anyone else close by this result, let me know.
The only reason we started to cover this body cam in the first place was because the community kept reaching out to me, asking me what was said exactly, trusting my opinion, also asking me, we want to hear you break it down. After a couple days, I was like, okay. When we first checked it out, when we did that body cam breakdown, that's when we discovered that there was plagiarism taking effect, and it was something that we stand up for. We ended up exposing that. But then as we did the breakdown that night, we saw what looked like was taking place. We also we also heard there was a lot of whispering going on. So I was like, we got to do some audio boost. I got to do some boosted audio, clean it up, make it nice and crisp. Cuz we really need to know what the hell was being said, right? Cuz why would there be any whispering going on? Well, we did the boost show last night, and that's when we discovered, oh, there's a whole lot of conversation going on. A lot of conversation that was meant to be whispers. And unfortunately, we also came across this right here. This is what we uncovered: the targeting tactics of a corrupt law enforcement official. There's a lot of people that are going to be discussing this now, because it wasn't just this statement that we heard. It was a lot of other stuff. You did this to me. All sorts of stuff. A lot of stuff we couldn't even hear yet. But this right here, I'm harassing you. Admittingly harassing. Admittingly profiling. And I have to say, it's no wonder she was freaking out the way she was, right? With the boost, it's adding words to the closed captioning that we couldn't understand with the original. Please, if you're gonna listen to it, we're already listening to enhanced audio. I've already tried to warn people about, listen, this is enhanced audio. If I went to somebody else's enhanced audio and it was muted or turned down in certain spots just to make it more comfortable, I wouldn't find it credible because you're altering it. Now, if you're boosting the audio and cleaning up the dead noise and the you're you're sweeping it up, okay? You're not muting it and whatever. So it comes with the territory, okay? It's like if you're gonna get McDonald's coffee, you should already know it's hot. You know what I'm saying? Since we started exposing this the secret conversations of this corrupt Pullman law enforcement officer, obviously profiling because, yeah, we think you're slinging, Hey, what's that powder in your back seat? Come to find out, there was nothing even in there. The profiling, and that's what I said a minute ago. When you see how she was acting, and me and Yoli talked about it a couple nights ago. Yoli Yola, leave this lady alone. She's already at a spot where somebody could break. You know, we broke it down because everybody's asking me what does it say, CJ? What does it say, CJ? What do you think it says? And I'm like, look, I don't know. I'd have to enhance the audio. It's the only reason I enhanced the audio. Because I didn't want to sit there and tell you guys, hey, I think it says this when I really didn't know. And as I started to listen to it, I'm like, holy, I gotta keep working on it. And look at what happened. The dude's secret conversations got exposed. Corrupt law enforcement got exposed. They obviously don't like that lady, right? They pulled her over in a freaking Walmart parking lot. They started accusing her of having substances on the seat. Then they started accusing her of slanging. Then sitting there saying, like they would have helped her out. What else are we going to expose tonight? As we're sitting here listening to the boosted audio and we're hearing these conversations clearly, and what we once thought was her giving excuses to get out of something, we're actually hearing her really freak the hell out. Just like in the beginning of the body cam. What are we doing? What are we doing? Right? This whole time until the boosted audio. This whole time we were like, who says, what are you doing? It's freaking obvious what's going on, right? All of us were saying it. But now as you hear these secret conversations getting revealed, you're like, whoa, I get why she was saying, what do you do? What are we doing? You see the difference just with those couple words, how powerful of a difference in situation it is when you have these secret conversations built. It's unfortunate when you're seeing it, and that's why when me and Yola were talking about it a couple nights ago, I brought it up last night. We we gotta we gotta chill on this lady, man. Trying to get in contact, get shit on the record and all. It's like, just leave this lady alone. She already went through enough. This is regardless if she's cracked the F out, because I'm not going to tell you she wasn't cracked the F out. She was cracked the F out. She was cracked the F out. But at the same time, look at how she was being treated. Now that these secret conversations are being revealed. Thank you all for being here. Please hit the like if you haven't yet. If you're not subscribed, please consider doing so. We got our channel taken away about a week and a half ago due to freedom of speech, being attacked for freedom of speech. For some reason, they're not putting me in the algorithm anymore. So there's so many people that are like, dude, you're not even showing up on my shit no more. Listen, I don't. YouTube did that to me for a couple. I couldn't help it. I didn't do anything wrong. Freedom of speech. I won't talk politics anymore. All I can do is sit and wait. So it really would help if you do share not only this video out to your socials, but also any of these other videos that we've done. It would really help us out because we're kind of behind the eight ball at this point with no fault of our own, just talking free speech. Keep your hand on the volume button because there's going to be some parts where I might even go. Okay. And so, just as a heads up, just like a trigger warning, I want you to be safe too. And here we go. Let's see what we can pick up. And after we're done with this, we're going to listen to that ×8 and watch the closed captioning and see what else it picks up.
You took a pain pill recently? She's going to do the DUI. She hasn't done one in a while.
Unless you want it, but...
Okay, so they were claiming that she took a pain pill while she was driving, and she just basically told him right there recently.
It's yours if you want.
We'll just do the possession if there is. That's fine. The other way? Yeah.
And what's your name? What are we doing? What's your name? What are we doing?
No wonder she's saying that now. Now that we're seeing the corruption that was exposed last night with the audio boost, now it paints a different picture. Before we were like, what are we doing? What are we doing? You know what you're doing. It's obvious. But now, it's no wonder she said in the cruiser, you did this to me. It's no wonder she said that. Remember, we found that out last night. You did this to me. What? It's no wonder she was saying the stuff she was saying now. It's crazy. That's why I was like saying, this all makes sense now. Last night, After all this stuff was getting uncovered, it's like it all makes sense now. Because it does.
Well, I was going to ask you if you do some voluntary field sobriety tests.
I can do them, but I won't pass them.
Okay, why won't you pass them?
Because I have fibromyalgia, I have arthritis, I have a lot of issues with my body. It's very broken. I have nerve damage. I went through this before last time.
Okay. What's your name?
Molly, my boy has an ID. I'm trying to call my boyfriend. It's his truck. Jimmy. Jordan pulled me over again. Yeah, I'm in Walmart parking lot. The tags, and now they're DUI. DUI again.
510 step till you
Same stuff. Can you get here, please?
So she's saying that's why she's saying same stuff. Because and I'm surprised. I thought everybody knew she was pulled over and charged with a DUI 9 months before this traffic stop. We went through this last time, which would be the 9 months ago where she was pulled over for DUI. The same thing happened. Remember, they didn't have the blood test coming back. You don't blow a breathalyzer with certain substances because you have to do a blood test to find out if certain substances are in your blood system. And so that's why when they were like, oh, we haven't got that back yet. And I'm like, what? It's been 9 months. Maybe there's a reason they haven't got it back. Right? That would be interesting to find out. That would be interesting to find out, wouldn't it? If they somehow mishandled her blood sample and just left it the way it is for the time being. We somehow misplaced it. Why? Because it came back nothing? This is terror. You're seeing this isn't just targeting. This isn't just profiling. This is terrorizing somebody. You did it to him already. You're using excuses, expired tags, which she probably didn't even know. She was probably just going to Walmart. She's probably just going to Walmart to get some damn, some blueberry muffins or something.
You took a pain pill recently? She's going to do the DUI. She hasn't done one in a while.
Unless you want it, but it's yours if you want.
We'll just do the possession.
That's fine. The other way?
Yeah.
And what's your name?
You took a pain pill recently? She's going to do the DUI. She hasn't done one in a while.
Unless you want it, but
all right, she's going to do the DUI something. Let me go to the closed captioning real quick. I want to see if it gets picked up on. I need to make a note to work on a couple more boosts because I have a feeling I'm going to need one more than what I'm anticipating beyond. Okay, here it is. It's pulling up some closed captioning now. She's going to do the DUI. Yeah, let's do a field test. She hasn't done one of those in a while. Oh, were they trying to set her up to fail? Those son of a bitches. They were trying to set her up to fail. They know her ailments, all the ailments that she's listing, why she wouldn't pass one. So you go to what check this out. You go to what she's about to say, right? She's about to say, I can't pass that test because of all of these things, right? Instead of giving her, this is what they're trying to do. Instead of giving her a breathalyzer right away, right? They're gonna set it up to make her do a test. Why has she done it in a while? Because the last time that she got pulled over, she probably told them the same thing. I'm going to fail these tests, that the field test, right? I'm gonna fail the field test because of these ailments. And they probably said, you're right. Okay, that's fine. You don't have to do the field test this time, Molly. We're going to make you blow in a breathalyzer. Bloop! It blowed 0. Ah, son of a bitch. Well, now we got to take her down to the station. We got to make her give a blood sample. They fucking knew, because they knew that she was going to fail. Oh, man. Ain't that some shit, you guys? Right at the damn hood of the truck, and we're already looking at what they were trying to do to her. It's a completely different story when you're uncovering these damn words, isn't it? Just because we're like, what did he say about the DUI? Oh, bam, right there. Right. This is ringing even more true, Denise. This, what I brought up a couple months ago, because I really feel like the same shit took place with Koberger. And it's kind of weird now that we're watching this body camera stuff and we're seeing this stuff that's going on and exposing this corruption from Pullman police. And it's like, well, damn, I was thinking about this thing a couple months ago. Like, no, I think it was Pullman that started this. Isn't it crazy how shit just kind of happens? Man, this is crazy. Because they know she's going to fail. I do too, woke up. That's a bunch of bullshit, man. You know, we're sitting there last night with the other boost, the lower one, and we're like, damn, we started to hear what the hell they were whispering in the back of the car. And I'm sitting there last night like, yo, guys, we need to start from the beginning of the truck. Who knows what we're gonna uncover? Look at this shit. We're right at the damn hood in the beginning, and we're already seeing, and I hate it too. It's pissing me off. It really is. Like, because you start to uncover this stuff, and right, Caddy, you start to uncover this stuff, and then you start to see what the hell really is going on, and not what's being painted to you. So they're literally trying to set her up to do the test that they know they want her to fail, because they probably know that there's not going to be anything that turns up. They probably know that she's not going to blow a point, whatever. They probably know that it's probably going to go the same route it did the last time. She's going to have to submit blood. They're going to not be able to get anything on her. So let's make her fail. Let's set her up to fail, because they didn't have an excuse last time. I bet they were kicking themselves in the ass, going, damn, we should have made her, after she passed all the other tests, because they allowed her not to do the field sobriety test because of all the ailments last time. Oh, you don't have to do those. Just blow in a breathalyzer. Bloop, 0. Shit. This is crazy. Right from the beginning, corruption.
Well, I was going to ask you if you do some voluntary field sobriety tests.
I can do them, but I won't pass them.
Okay, why won't you pass them?
Because I have fibromyalgia, I have arthritis, I have a lot of issues with my body. It's very broken. I have nerve damage. I went through.
You know, and I'm sitting here listening to this, and I'm going to be honest with you guys. I don't think anybody's even thinking about this right now, because we're seeing a lot of this corruption shit that's happening in this. We're seeing it get exposed, right? And this is the sad part of the situation. So when we broke down what we broke down last night, and inside the cruiser, how she was literally sitting in the car while this conversation, these whispers were taking place. You know damn well she could hear him, because if we could hear him, she could hear him, okay? But when it comes to this lady, she's actually out here. Listen, she's walking by all this conversation taking place. So this lady that was talking to Molly was sitting there privy to all of these secret whispering conversations, and she allowed those to take place and also went with it. She went along with it. This lady right here went along with all of the secret conversations that we're hearing that she heard too. That's sad that this lady that is sitting there being around, listening to what's taking place, is not only allowing it to another female, but also jumping in on it. You see that? You see when he walks up and he shakes his head no? That's probably when the officer's looking at him, giving him a look like, did you find something? And he shook his head real quick, no. Watch this. Watch this. You see this officer come from the side of the truck. And watch him kind of nonchalantly shake his head like no. Right here. Watch him. Watch him. Watch him. Watch him real close. Right there. He shook his head real quick. No. They knew there weren't any fucking drugs in that car either. As soon as he walked away the first time, he shook his head and nodded no. Right there. That son of a... Gosh, man. They are like... they are surrounding her like wolves amongst prey. Oh my gosh. Like wolves amongst prey. This is so messed up. They freaking knew it from the beginning, and they were trying to make it happen. And we're just in the beginning, and then we heard all the shit they were saying last night. Oh, is this on the seat? All this stuff. My Lord. This isn't just about what was said in the frickin' car that we exposed last night. I'm glad we're focusing on this part. Like all these officers should be held accountable. I'm telling you right now, like last night, we thought that just the officer that was in the car should be held accountable for corruption. But listen, all of these officers, that's what we're seeing tonight. And we're seeing proof. All of these officers were fucking in on it, man. All of them. Not just the one. All of them were in on it. She's got a bunch of wolves with badges and foaming mouths surrounding and circling her.